Hello and welcome back to Infinity Nikki. Today,
What a love.
also doing all right with my avatar, but I am having so much trouble deconstructing the skull to fit the cartoony body. Ooh. Yeah, it can be a challenge. I understand that. I mean, I'm a floating head for a reason. I have like 3 different ideas for how I would want to do the body for my head, and I'm like, I don't know which one to do. I'll get to this in a second.
A sunny day.
Let me.
Let's check
There's something I wanted to mention
out what the shroomlings are doing.
before I get too deep into it. This one here, this requires you to have a complete fresh and classical outfit. Fresh and classical is a combination that has only recently existed in the game. Which means that this would potentially be a requirement. So many ideas, but it doesn't feel like you, and keep changing. Yeah. This is the other one. If you have this one, this is the 4-star, then you could probably do it. This is the 4-star. Normally I would try to get the 4 stars, I think. Because this is, I think this is a 4-star from the previous patch. It is from a recent patch though. And I only have 2 pieces of it. Here, I don't have this top, and I don't have these. But I could do another 10 pull here, or another 20 pull actually, for this, if I so chose. So that is something to consider. We're going to grab all the free stuff. Remember to grab your free stuff when you are playing. And all right, things that we need to do today. We need to go to the travel shop. We need to do time to collect. I've already done the whole story. I need to do all these fun to play things. And that's it. There's nothing over here that I need to do, but I could do this one. I might end up doing it off stream though. All right, travel. Let's go to the travel area. I believe it's been a full week, so I should be able to get everything from there. We can hopefully check that off the list. Parksolians say that every life leaves a trace here, becoming part of the land's memory. So to create beautiful memories, let's make a trade. She does not have new music this time. Okay. All right, day 1, I need the candle melt cluster. This one needs candle glow cluster. The bone flame bloom. The umbrella bloom. This needs a windspin flower and pearled spider. Candle, glow, cluster, and adventure bee. This adventure bee is the first thing that we need that that's not new to this area. Oh, it jumped me straight to 7. So 6 needs a leatherback beetle, which I have actually not collected before. Oh, but they are nearby. So it shouldn't be too much of an issue to get one. Let's make sure I turn this on so I'm getting any bling I get near. I keep, because I have to swap between 2 and 3, there are just so many abilities that I want quick access to. I have to swap between 2 and 3. Like, I can summon my motorcycle, but only if I'm on 2. I do remember this part from the story. We were here for a very brief moment. Okay, so they're supposed to be around here. I have no idea where they would be, though. Hopefully they're not beetles that fly away quickly. There is a new cool sovereign for this area, so I might work on that while I'm here. Who speaks next? What? Talk to strangers about the situation. Were people saying things? I didn't notice. Okay, I'm guessing that I scared the beetle away. I just don't know where the beetle is. I don't even know what it looks like. Would it be on a tree? No. That's just a butterfly. And when I say I don't know what it looks like in a menu and what it looks like in the open world are not always immediately obvious and identical. She's looking at a bush. Huh. There's some rabbits. Yeah, I have no idea where it is. Fluff up the rabbits. Where would it be? Oh. It was on the sign thing, wasn't it? I thought I saw something fly away just now. If it's one of those things that flies away, it's gonna be annoying to catch. Oh, I see one. It's on the side of this wood. All right, I got one. Oh, apparently there's more in this area. Maybe it's on the side of more pieces of wood. My favorite part is when he's hunting for beetles for a long time. I just want to find the damn beetles so I don't have to hunt for more of them. It's probably going to be on this. It's not on this. Damn it. I thought it was going to be on that. Is it on this one? No. Is it always on wood? At least they respawn quickly. After you scare them off, they come back. Yeah, I got no idea where the hell this the next one is. All right. Exchange. But hey, I found one. See, yeah, see, it's up there at the top of this one. So they're not just on wood. All right, how did that help me with my resonance collection? I'm up to 7. So how close am I? I'm gonna need 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. I'm gonna need at least 100 pulls. We'll see if I get to that amount. If I can get to 100 pulls today. That would be fascinating if I could. All right, I need 3 more whim stars to get that. Got this, which just gave me candle melt cluster and umbrella bloom. Plus the upgrade glow up seashell things. Snail shell things? Maybe snail shell. All right, let's go to Sif's gifts. I've actually still have waypoints that I haven't collected. I have been playing this game less and less in my free time. All right, no flower of hope here. Sif, how many times do I have to tell you? We've checked every stall and no one has ever heard of the flower of hope. No, Mother told me herself that they exist. If we ever find them, they will bring hope and good luck. I have to find them. Suit yourself. If they don't exist, then they just don't. Hello there, children. I'm just thinking about okay, I have a Final Fantasy character that I want to make that's intended to look like her, but Not quite. And just imagining that character. Hello there, children. Do you need some help? I heard you talking about the flower of hope. Maybe I'll show that character one day. With a white cat by your side, you must be Miss Nikki everyone's been talking about. Hey, there is no the. You must be Miss Nikki everyone's been talking about. It should be the Miss Nikki. My mother's soul rift was so severe she didn't start getting better until you helped calm the soul tide. But mother is still very weak. I want to find the flower of hope and give it to her so she can recover quickly. But Zin insists it doesn't exist. I want your mother to be better too, but they don't exist. What kind of plant would have a name like that? Miss Nikki, do you believe they exist? Okay. So, there are two options. Maybe the flower of hope exists, or hope comes from those who seek it. I guess I'll say the second one. For Sif's sake, we can try to find it, even if we can't be sure it really exists. But what does the flower of hope actually look like? If we ask so many people at the market, and they all said they'd never heard of the flower like that, well, it'll be hard to find it based on the name alone. We'll need more clues. I heard the clan chief knows a lot about plants, but the elders say he's at the Hall of Return, taking care of important matters. Don't worry, Meghill may be busy. McGill, I think it's McGill, but he always cares for everyone. If it can help Sif, I'm sure he'll make time. Then Zin and I will wait outside. Is that all right? We've already spent so long searching the market. I think I'll pass on going to the Hall of Return. But if you're that determined to keep searching, then go ahead. And when you actually find the flower, don't forget to bring it back and show me. He says he doesn't believe it exists, but deep down, he still wants to see it. All right, Momo, Sif. We should be going. Boing. Okay, where are we headed? Headed here. Boing. I'm glad the bow can finally do that. I've been shooting them. That was the first time that I've noticed the bow is actually able to break the leaves up now. I wonder if 3.0 they're going to give us a new weapon again. That'd be interesting. All right, come here. We mate for Meghill to return. Sorry to keep you waiting, Nikki. I was caught up with dealing aftermath of the Soul Tide. It's okay since the Ferryman's Guild is up and running again. You must be very busy. Is everything going smoothly? Things are going fairly smoothly. It's just that the former clan chief left a big backlog, and it'll take a while to get everything completely sorted. Regardless, I'm glad you came. From the look on your face, I don't know why I wanted to say time. From the look on your faces, I take it you need my help with something. You saw right through me. We've got a tricky problem, and you might be the only one who can help. At the market, we met a little girl who wanted to give her ailing mother flowers. The flower she's looking for is called the Flower of Hope. The problem is she doesn't even know what they look like, and no one in the market has ever heard of them. Flower of Hope. No wonder no one has ever heard of it. As far as I know, there isn't any flower species in the boneyard with hope in its name. I suppose that name could be a nickname given by some people, or perhaps it comes from an old legend. So you're saying the flower might have a different name? Yeah, if I remember correctly, the archives from a book called The Flora of the Boneyard. Years ago, I read through it while searching for a plant that could help improve the environment here in the boneyard. It contains information about many rare species, including any alternative names they might have. If this kind of flower really does exist, I don't know why I wanted to say does so bad, it probably is listed there. I really wish I could go with you, but there's too much work here. I can't step away, so you'll have to manage on your own. Flora of the Boneyard. I see now. Looks like we need to figure out this flower's name first. Thank you, Meghill. This is really helpful. I'm glad I could help. I hope the little girl can see her wish come true. After all, the boneyard really could use good news right now. Okay, and then I go this way. Tell Sif about the flora. Long loading times. Okay, she should be waiting nearby. Yes. Miss Nikki Momo, there you are. So, have you seen the clan chief? Yeah, we told him the story. He wished the best of luck in finding the flower for your mother. He also gave us an important clue, the floor of the boneyard in the archives. Once we find it, we'll have all the information we need, but Meghill told us the Flower of Hope might go by another name. So, Sif, we need your help. You're the only one who heard your mother describe this type of flower, so we need you to identify the features. No problem. I remember every word my mother said. All right, because we can't do it without you. Come on, let's go to the archives. Hey, and I just follow you, I guess. I guess I could outrun you. The archives are just up ahead. We're almost there. Whenever I walk this path with mother, she had me step in her shadow. Something. She said more words. I stepped on my other shadow, but ever since her soul rift open, her shadow wasn't so tall. I wanted to walk faster so I could walk in front. I'll cast a shadow too. Yeah, that's not gonna work. I'm a little bit too fast for you. Spin. Span. Lots of books. Definitely looking at the books and not doing something else. Totally listening, little girl. Alright, let me go to the blue dots now. Okay, I clicked on the book. I'm not reading these damn books. No title. Nikki, look. Old flora something over here. Flora of Boneyard. The Bone Flame Bloom, a parasitic flower that grows alongside dragon bones. Its stem resembles skeletal joints, and the petals glow with a faint misty red. Candle melt cluster, a type of fungus that grows up in the boneyard. Its drooping caps resemble melted candles, giving it a quiet, unusual appearance. Dragon spine stem, commonly found deep within blue pools. It undergoes materialization to withstand wind and sand, with soft flowers blooming from the hardened sharp tips. And I can click on the hourglass to make it bigger. Oh, I can even do that. I didn't know I could do that. Here, let me turn my head off for a second. This gives me potion crafter vibes. There's a game where you're making potions, and this reminds me of that game suddenly. All the flowers are distinct. Why do all the flowers on this page look so strange? Bones, candles, I can't tell which one the flowers we're looking for. It's difficult to identify based on habits alone. If we had more information, Mother said it had a protective shell. Well, all right, so it's probably the dragon spine stem. It's strong and sturdy because that's the only way to keep the bloom safe. Hardened exterior. So it's a plant that can survive on its own in harsh conditions. Dragon spine. By hardening itself against wind and sand. Sounds like a protective shell. There's a small footnote here. It turns its body to bone, taking on a hard form to guard the hope cradled in its embrace. When the long night passes, a bud will bloom from the cracks in the bone. That is hope in the face of despair. That's it. It keeps its bloom safe in its embrace. It's the protective shell Mother told me about. No wonder the flower is called the flower of hope. Just reading the description alone gets me all pumped. It grows in the blue pools. People see it all the time, yet no one has connected its legend. Hardly anyone realizes this ordinary plant is the flower of hope they've been looking for all this time. I actually picked up a few dragon spine stems earlier while exploring. Really, I can't believe Miss Nikki already found the flower of hope. Well, since we already have the flower we need, there's no point in traveling. It's wonderful, thank you. Mother's is nearby in a settler's camp. Let's go give her the flower. Great. All right. Puzzle. Okay, so these pieces are in the correct location. This is going to take a while. I'll come back and do this later. I'll do this after this quest. Oh, she's up top. Yeah, so just fly there, I guess. Apparently, I can't fly there. So close. Does this go up? It does. It looks like an elevator. Okay. So her mom is pretty high up. Gotta across all these chandeliers to get to her, I guess. What? Oh, I bet I can use this, can't I? No. Well, how am I supposed to get up there? Here? Maybe here. See, it has this yellow glow, so I was thinking I'm supposed to interact with it somehow. But... Oh, is it just because it has money? Oh, I stomp on it. Yes, loud car. All right, here we are. Mom, look what Miss Nikki helped me pick. And it's not my nose. I'm gonna wait for that car to pass. All right, you guys probably can't hear it anymore. These pure white petals, like little clouds. This is the flower of hope you told me about. You said that if I found it, hope will follow. And we brought it back. Yes, the dragon spine stem is actually the legendary flower of hope. Never thought you'd actually find it. Seeing this here feels like a dream come true. It's a very young looking mother. Why? Why what? That night when the soul rift was at its worst. Nose picking and how? Well, the little girl said, look what Nikki helped me pick. And my first thought was, well, it's not her nose. That night when my soul rift was at its worst, my mind was already hazy, but I could hear Sif crying. Even in the darkness, you could hear her calling. Wow. Even if, I guess it's the when she says even in the darkness, she doesn't mean the darkness like lights off. She means darkness like the soul rift, which I think we could hear Meghill, whatever. We could hear Momo and the Giovanni wannabe. So we couldn't see them, but we could hear them when we had that really bad headache earlier in the story. Yes, in that moment, I was desperately trying to hold on to something. After that, I kept dreaming of this flower. The elders say anyone who sees it will be reborn, but I feared it might be mere visions born of despair. I told Sif this legend over and over. Originally, I just wanted to give her something to hold on to. But in the end, it became a story I was telling myself. I was afraid I'd be the first to give up. Whenever I felt I couldn't hold on, I imagined Sif running to me, holding the flower high, shouting, "Mother, look, hope is real." It was those thoughts that helped me something. It actually went automatically that time. It was those thoughts that helped me get through the nights I thought I'd never make it. Well, it's real. Miss Nikki helped me find it. It was Sif's determination that led us to it. That's wonderful. My Sif is all grown up. I've grown up? Yes, you've learned to protect hope with courage and determination. And that's what makes you an adult. You're all grown up. Go get a job, you lazy bum. All this time, I worried. All this time, I worried we might not find it. But seeing you so brave fighting for your mother made me realize I had to be brave too. In Sif's eyes, I saw a ray of hope to protect that light. Even the slimmest of chances is worth taking. Thank you, Miss Nikki. You calmed the soul tide, protected our home, and gave me the chance to wake up and embrace Sif again. There must be many Parksolians like us who have found hope thanks to you. Miss Nikki, since you've helped us so much, I wanted to give you a gift. Is this a bracelet I made? I carefully chose every single bead on it. Now, I want to give it to you, Miss Nikki. Miss Nikki, these beads are Sif's most treasured possessions. Okay. The fact that she's willing to give them to you really shows how much she cares. What a beautiful bracelet. Thank you, Sif. We got a child's art project. Bloom of Hope. The wish came true. Let's go tell McGill. Hey, he's over here. We tell him, even though this flower didn't have any magical powers like the legend says, the trip still surprised me. Seeing Sif wanted to grow up quickly just so she can protect her mother, I suddenly feel like everything's getting better. Maybe true hope isn't a magical flower, but in the heart of someone like Sif who wants to protect her family. It's wonderful to hear you say that. This is exactly what I've been wanting to see. What I wanted to see. Amazing voice acting, 11 out of 10. Thank you. What's the name of the child you just mentioned? Sif. You brain dead. She must, she's such a brave little girl, Sif. Is there something wrong? Name reminds me of something I heard a long time ago. Do you remember Facium? No, who's that? The name sounds familiar. It sounds familiar, but I guess it's someone from the story. I don't know who they are. Former chief of the Ferryman's Guild, the one who betrayed it. Oh yeah, and she died. I remember her now. Okay, I'm following. She drank the soul spring and fell into soul fall. To this day, she hasn't woken up. I think that's really funny. Hey, you remember this person who turned out to be a traitor and a villain? No. Who was that? Her daughter is also named Sif. Her name is Sif 2? No, it's just Sif. There's no 2 there. Maybe it's more like a coincidence. Nikki, is this child very young? Great writing, I agree. Yeah, she's only around 4 or 5 years old. The other child, Sif, went missing during the incident about 5 years ago. In the boneyard, the name Sif literally means hope. Both children have the same name, and the timeline fits. Wait, are you saying that Sif we were just with is connected to the former chief's daughter? No one knows for sure, but we believe a soul can be traced, can leave traces of itself in a name. A powerful will always finds its way home. When the time is right, it will take a new form and the story begins again. A will like that can guide a soul back home, can't it? Exactly. The name Sif once held all of that mother's hopes. But when the child was taken from her, she fell into a long, dark night. I'm thinking about this. So is he saying that Sif is a reincarnation of the dead daughter? Or is he saying that this woman found Sif and has been pretending to be the mother and taking care of the kid? Her grief was so deep it trapped her in darkness of the past. Yeah, but now another Sif has lifted her mother, guided her out of the darkness and towards a new life filled with hope. So in the end, maybe the only thing that can heal those wounds is the name Sif itself. That's right. The answer lies in this little child, in the gentle voice she brings to this silent land. It's always what has carried us forward, generation after generation. The truest, most essential thing, it's hope. Yes, hope. Thank you, Nikki, for finishing my sentence. Life will always find a way. Isn't that a Jurassic Park quote? Life will find a way. Right? Ian Malcolm, I think his name was. Jeff Goldblum. Perhaps this land has its own path to follow. So the flower of hope was never a flower at all, but was hidden in the name Sif all along. Oh my God. Okay. This one line right here, it makes me think AI wrote this. If it did not write this, it translated this. Because this is the talking in circles that I feel like AI does. I've watched people try to use AI for writing. I have in the past asked AI questions. Life finds a way, yeah. But this talking and it's like, okay, here's a flower. This flower of hope is the dragon spine. Awesome. Let's have a talk about Sif. And then, I mean, look at how long this conversation is. I feel like it could have ended. Yeah, it's trying to be philosophical without making sense. I think if it had ended around here, and it had opened up like another quest of like, find out, is this her real daughter or is this someone else's? Like from here onwards, it's just like, all right, jibber jabber, jibber jabber. Glad I can't play or I'll be raising my voice at the game. Yep. And now the child named Hope has grown up. Oh God. I hate it when I get to those points and I'm like, wait a second. AI wrote this, didn't it? I hate that. Yeah, finally indeed. Aaron Mancer, Aromancer. What? It wouldn't let me rotate the camera in that moment either. Music. Okay, there's the puzzle that I want to go do. Also, no, it is fun to play. Yes, okay, I got 30 from that. Heart. I want to go to the Heart of Infinity. Okay, this one, I can get the dress. And I'm one away from being able to finish the whole thing. Apparently I still haven't crafted that one. Oh, okay. I was like, why can't I? No, I did craft this one. Is this just crafting it a second time? That must be what it is. I just have to craft it a second time. Oh, hey, Mirror Crown Merit Arena. I could do this again. Why don't you enter the arena? I'll do this. I'll do it now. Restore 1 health per second. Each time you purify nestling, restore 1 health. Each time you restore 1 health, gain 1 additional health. Start with the 1 health per second. Every 6 seconds, I mean. Oh yeah, didn't I have... I had my dog. Oh, you jumped on me, dog. There you go. And get that guy, and get this guy. I feel like the summons are because people were complaining maybe that the combat system was too difficult. So it's almost like an auto battler situation. I wonder. Max health +3. Hey, Momo got his combat insight. I do feel like the bow is a little slow sometimes. Compared to the wind orbs. And we spent so much time working on and leveling up these wind orbs too. I mean, I can still use it. Dog fell off the stage. just see the dog. Oh man. Well, where did he go? Wherever he went, he took the nestlings with him. Is very time consuming. Okay. 5 health after performing a perfect dodge. Or movement speed increase. Hell yeah. Oh. 1 sec. No. There you go. Doggy. And then let me switch back. So I can spam this. I wonder if they really took that criticism of enemies all die in 1 hit, so what's the point? That seriously. And that's why they make these enemies so much harder. Gave them so many more hit points. Or if that was always the plan. Very curious. The spinny top thing is annoying. Like a mini boss. Okay, we're done. Yay! Next area. Dodge cooldown. Entering a stage instantly restores a portion of bow energy. Restore some bow energy when attacked. Let's get rid of that dodge cooldown. Okay, summon dog. And then go back to I mean, maybe you can hear me clicking the mouse, but I don't know. Something about just doing this is mildly entertaining, and it feels faster. Oh yeah, she does like have an auto target kind of thing going on. Can't hear it? Okay, great. Yeah, I'm just spam clicking. Because if I hold the button down, she does this. It does let me aim better, but challenge complete. Come up here. Oh, more enemies. Is the moth enemy? Dum. Oh, dog fell down. Is the dog down there? Does he think he's fighting? He did teleport back up, but no. Down he goes again. So silly. Bye. Go to advanced stage. Stance reduction. Enter a new challenge stage. Let's do stance reduction. I'll stick with the bow for this one. Yeah. I do wish that the R button worked a little better, because I'm pressing R, but I can't. Is it because I'm at full health, or like what's the deal? Is it somehow locked? Why would it be locked? That's how I spend my energy. Wacha. That was a perfect dodge right there. That's what the bullet time slowdown thing means, is that I performed a perfect dodge. Oh, there's two of them. All right, that is my weekly done. Which I forget to do this all the time at this point. And grab that. Hooray, hooray indeed. Thank you for the bit. Thank you for the shamrock. I need to adjust Streamlabs so that my chat is the proper size for myself to read. Okay, we've done that. Let's take a look. So many quests that I haven't done. Do any of these have a timer on them? No. Okay. Time to collect. Complete the funny blocks near the lakeshore camp. Funny blocks. You call them funny blocks, do you? Huh. Okay. So I need to go down there. How would I get there? Maybe this way? I really have not changed her outfit in a while. Did not mean to summon him. Ooh, music. Oh, I can drive the boat now. Oh, that makes more sense as to why they would have stuff like that. Momo's over here trying to catch fish. Oh, hidden cash. What are you talking about, Momo? The poor doggy. Poor dog. Oh. He's just stuck at the bottom of the lake. Here, let me. Am I able to dismiss him? There we go. Back on the boat I get. So does this mean that I can sail around and Momo will just catch fish for me the whole time? Because he's definitely catching fish. I'm seeing it pop up in the corner. Lots of carver fish. I think he caught a different fish at the start. Momo, why are you being lazy? Catch me more fish. Stop being lazy. Don't you want that barbecue? I won't eat it myself if you don't start catching fish again. I need you to catch some fish. There's a boat over there. Let's trying so hard to get over there. Oh, it loses momentum. Well, it's not Windrose. What should I expect? And I don't have a sail. There's also that. So what exactly is over here? Why would I want to be over here? All right, let's check out what's over here. Invisible wall. All right. Is it just because they gave us a boat, so they felt like they had to make this area accessible? But then they didn't really put anything over here. They could put like one little treasure chest with like 5 diamonds over here and just be like, there you go. Congratulations. Not seeing anything. Oh, there are animals I can groom. Okay. Yeah. Really seems like there's nothing over here. Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking that they're like, well, if someone gets stuck over here, even though Nikki can teleport. I think those guys just spawned in. Hey, there's nothing over here. Boy, this is an interesting one. All right, let's go to the other side. All right, Momo, I'm expecting some fish. Don't get lazy. Why aren't you catching fish? Hurry up. Hurry, get some fish. I'm gonna throw you in the water. Get some fish. You gonna hold that forever? Give me some fish. We're not going back to land to give me some fish, Momo. I don't think he's gonna get any more fish. I think this is his default animation. And at some point he's gonna put it down and just sit down because he's not gonna get any more fish for us. Back of the boat looks funny. Yeah, Momo, there's a Whimstar. Shroomlings. Wow, interesting story. Definitely read it. Okay, have to use the bow to break those. You come back here. Give me the bling. It's my bling. Oh, I remember. I was like, why can't I collect them? This is how I collect them. Must cover bone and goo. Okay, teleporter. Over here. This. A new box puzzle game? Oh. Yeah, I found one of these earlier. I totally forgot these existed. That was pretty easy. But I think that's supposed to be one of the first ones we find, so. Reasonable that it should be so easy. Right. I came over here for a reason. Oh, that was probably the puzzle thing I needed to do. The funny blocks. That's the funny blocks. Oh, okay. Collect all. Oh, God. So I have to go back here and find the rest of the dues. All right. Might as well. Might as well. We're having salmon for dinner tonight, by the way. Baked salmon. Go to the Soul Tide. Soul Tide is the new dungeon, which next time we'll probably have a dungeon thing. I think when the story in this game is good, it's really good, and then when the story in this game is not good, it's some of the worst. How did you miss that shot? There was a point in this game before the die system was introduced. And if you look at some of my really old Infinity Nikki content, then you'll see different outfits, different kind of outfits. Because there just were not very many pink hairs, so the pink hair thing that I currently do just wasn't a possibility even. Okay, I got those. Music sheet. I'm hoping that's all the dues in this area. Yeah, this is like the boat. The boat had like one part that's goes higher up. I'm checking the back of the doors. You never know. I do like to hide stuff where you need to go backwards through a level to see it. I feel like I would not have gone this way. Which I didn't get that book, so I probably did not come this way. Oh, but I did get this one. Huh. I will say there is one thing I appreciate about this game compared to some other games like Final Fantasy XIV, for example. Investigate. Oh, this is the compass thing. And that is that you can't really, this is going to sound weird, you cannot accidentally upskirt Nikki because she has bloomers on. In Final Fantasy, especially if you're playing a female Makoto, you have to be very careful with your camera placement because you could just spend the whole time basically fighting the camera to not expose your character. Yes, exactly. So it's something that I appreciate. They give her shorts. So you don't have to worry about that as much. Or they literally, in some instances, they don't even render anything above her thighs. Like, it's just invisible there. It's only obvious on a couple of outfits, especially if you try to use them as like a floating outfit like this. That if you replace this blue outfit with that one, with the one that has a skirt, and I think also with a couple of them, if you sit on her bed, then those can also end up sort of showing you, oh, she doesn't have anything above like her lower thigh area. And they also have some outfits you can't ride a bike with them. It's like, oh, you can't ride a bike in this outfit. Which I think is maybe a little bit more realistic, especially since this is a Chinese game. I've been around enough ladies in China that sounds, that's such a weird thing for me to say. So I was a teacher. Most people are teachers, and so you kind of get exposed a little bit more to things that the females worry about, or like, oh, I can't eat this food during right now, or whatever. Like, oh, I can't have spicy food right now. Oh, I can't have caffeine right now. That kind of stuff. No, I can't have anything cold right now. It'll give me a stomach ache. Huh. Don't know where the dudes are. What a treat it is to be a woman, yes. But I will... I mean, I've spent... Okay. In terms of my time in America, I didn't encounter that very much because the only female that I really interacted with outside of school would have been my mom before I went overseas. So it was not really a thing that I ever had to consider. I didn't have American coworkers that would talk about stuff like that. Careful, you get canceled for saying female. As whatever. Cancel me. Cancel me. Cancel me. It'll increase my views. Do it. That is something I have seen, is that when people get canceled, they actually get much higher viewership. Because either you have hate watchers or you have people who agree with whatever you got canceled on. But yeah, for me, I mean, it wasn't a thing I had to think about until I went overseas. In Japan, I experienced it a very small amount, but I didn't really get it. But then when I got to China, it was like, I felt like a daily experience. Goodness, I still didn't find all the dues. Yeah, in China it was a daily experience, and also in China, I lived with some of my girlfriends, so it was very much a thing that you kind of get used to when you live in China. So then when I came back to America, it's like, oh, but don't you worry about cold things and in this way, or caffeine, or oh, you can't have spicy food or whatever. Oh. And it became one of those things, because I was a teacher. It became a thing that would occasionally pop up, because we did serve lunches. So it would be like, there would be, rather than having dietary restrictions, it's like we give them two options, and one option is like what we would normally give people, and then the other option is, well, if you can't have spicy food right now, or if you can't have caffeine, or if you can't have whatever, then this is maybe a little bit more of the blander option. It's still food. And by blander, I don't mean that it doesn't taste good. It's just more carefully prepared for people who have stomach problems in that moment. And some people would prefer it. Some people are like, I just don't like spicy, period. I don't want to have to go through that dungeon again, but to get the dues, I'm going to have to. I probably will just do it off stream. I didn't think it would be that hard to find all the dues, but apparently it is. Oh, but I did get all the Whim Stars. Post 3 snapshots in total. All right. Let me come up here. Oh, I wanted to... Not that one, this one. Select this. Okay, I can submit. Submit entry, upload and post. Please select a theme. Here. Submitted in, no, upload and post. Currently selected theme, submit this post. Submissions can be edited before the Starlight contest ends. Post only. Here we go, snapshot. That's what I was trying to do. And I need to do one more. If that first one didn't count. There you go. That first one didn't count. I'm going to see about deleting it. I'm gonna delete them all anyway. That first one didn't count. All right. Tales of Richland. Oh, this is the one. Okay. I feel less stressed. This is the outfit that I need to finish getting. Okay. I think I've mentioned this before, but there was a point so we were doing summer classes where it would be, we had Chinese, math, and English, and we also would do helping students with their summer homework, because that's a thing in China. And we would have lunch and then we'd have nap time. And there was a particular kid that drove everyone crazy except me. There was a girl who's like 6 years old, and she drove everyone crazy because she didn't have summer homework. She, for whatever reason, she was like the only student who was with us that didn't have summer homework. I think it was either she was too young, so generally speaking, I have a rule that you have to be 8 years or older, but my employees would sometimes let students who are younger join into activities and whatnot, and then they would have problems because they would realize that was a mistake that they had made, and so just you have to let them make their mistakes. But this girl in particular drove everyone except me crazy. And so there would be times where I would just sit and I would be just in a room with her and sitting, and she would talk and she would color, and I could understand like 80% of what she was saying most of the time because she uses very simple Chinese, and I could understand what she was talking about. She'd just talk about like, oh, my grandma said da 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 da, and my grandpa said da 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 da. Well, you know, whatever. I don't remember what the conversations were. They were very mundane and kid conversations. And it didn't bother me in the least. I delete this. Delete. Are you sure I want to delete this photo? Can if I unshare? Okay, unshare is what I do. Unshare. And then this one. Okay, I think this was kind of funny. I'll leave that one. Okay, one more. Snapshot. Post. Sure. And then no, not camera upgrades. Now I go here. And let me remove from cloud. All right. So anyway, this girl, she was also afraid of taking naps. From what I had gathered, someone went to sleep in her family and they never woke up, so she was scared of going to sleep for a bit. And so she would always ask the Chinese teachers to hold her hand while she goes to sleep because she's scared and all these things. And the Chinese teachers would always be like, no, you're a big kid. We can't do that. And they would be really tough with her and stuff. And one day she's like, can you hold my hand until I go to sleep? And I'm like, sure. I don't really care. So I would sit there and I would hold her hand, and then the Chinese teachers would be like, oh, you'll be such a good father to a little girl one day. And I'm like, and she's scared. What do you expect? You know, something happened. She doesn't know what happened. She just knows someone went to sleep and then they didn't wake up, and she's afraid that's going to happen to her. I get it. So yeah, it was just one of those things, and I was thinking about that with this, and just like, oh yeah, here, I will give the stupid face, the silly one a like, so that way I've got 2 of those. How many more of these do I need to do to get all of this done? 2 more. Okay. Fairy 5 souls. Heal 4 Park Solians. Craft an incense burner at an incense workable table. What? What is that? I don't even know what that is. And I'm intrigued, so I want to go do it. I agree, though. Trauma knows no age. Oh. I was like, what am I supposed to do with those again? I'm supposed to find a bone and smash them. You know, just a peaceful little thing. Find a bone, smash it against the rocks. How's this bone? All right, let me go grab that bone. There was a kid who, and this was like long time ago at this point. I'm thinking 15-ish years ago. There was a kid that something happened with her family or whatever, and she was upset, and my Chinese was not very good at that point, so I didn't know why she was upset. I just knew she was crying, and the Chinese teachers were like, you know, don't baby her, and I was like, I mean, she's crying, something's bothering her, shouldn't we care? And they were very much like, no, don't get involved, don't whatever. Of course I'm not going to listen, because I never listen. So I just gave her a little bit of attention and let her sort of vent, even though I didn't know a single thing that she was saying. And she seemed to feel better afterwards, and she stopped crying and she went back to class and everything was fine. So I don't know. Still have no idea what she was talking about. I just remember that she was crying one day, and she technically, she was a student that I taught. She was not my student, but she was a student that I would frequently teach. So the way that classes worked is that you would have at that particular school, you'd have students that you would teach once a week, and you would have other students that you would teach once a month. And it depended on the class. I'm guessing it was related to like how much the parents paid for the class. So if they pay less, then they get one lesson a month, and if they pay more, they get one lesson a week. I never really looked into it because I didn't give a shit. to be totally honest, I didn't care at that point. It was not a concern. There's just money in there. Okay. It did work exactly as I thought it would, though. Exactly as they taught me previously. Momo's like, don't worry, it's not a big deal. And I'm like, I know it's not a big deal. Why would I care? They put these rocks up here where I can only get maybe 2 or 3 skips out of them. What's, you don't need to say anything, Momo. You could just shut the hell up. Right, incense burner before I distracted myself. Harvest. Oh, these are different incense that I'm learning to make. In Boneyard, you'll find many incense workable tables, different ingredients. Pink star bloom. Okay. Incense journal record. What's the point of this? The incense journal records unlock recipes. You craft them for incense burners. View journal, this one. Go back. Okay. Oh wow, that requires a lot of ingredients that I do not have. Insufficient ingredients. What are you talking about? I have the ingredients for this. How am I supposed to craft anything if you're... Okay. I need pink star bloom, verdant bracken. How about this one? This one also needs verdant bracken. Here, let's add one of these. Does that do anything? Mix, 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 mix. Smells good. All right, I crafted one. Now it's telling me to teleport over here. Place incense burners on them to generate rewards every 48 hours, storing up to 4 days. But what are the rewards? Okay, I can make a bunch. I guess these are the rewards. Oh, it just spawns things. Okay. Takes effect permanently. View. View. All right, interesting. Oh, and I get 5 diamonds the first time I do each one of these. I mean, that's a thing. Interesting. Maybe, I guess. Complete the Sovereign of Sexy Returns challenge. And this unlocks after the practical challenge with the Sovereign of Cool. Oh, I'm pretty close to some of these guys. Here, let me just go fight. Quote unquote fight. Let me go have fashion battles. Fashion wars. Grab the books while I'm over here. Ah! Why can't I jump on this table? All right, hello. Great. Old scars open up. I just cool, just like that. Okay. I do not feel like reading all of your stuff. Interesting choice of socks. Guess I don't really have a better option for the socks. I could do this. I think this is fine. For hair. Because this is a early one. So I could do something that's more cutesy. And for the shoes, I could go with these. Oh, the hair was doing a lot, actually. Let's go purple all around. Oh, and then she has the yellow. She's got like a little yellow cape on after this. That would be. Oh, it's just this yellow thing up here too. That's interesting. I think the yellow one's fine. It does look weird. It does look so weird. Ah, here's the yellow cape. Double tail. All right. I think this is fine. Ow. I hit my arm. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It needs to be sharp enough to break through. Sharp. This is very soft. It needs to be sharp enough to break through primal fear and fully embrace that sense of coolness. Okay, there's another person up here. Oh, there's also one very close to him. Hello. Skippity skip skip. Story no longer forgotten. Oh, that's an interesting choice. Not sure about the green hair. But that's an interesting choice of outfit. I could just wear this. Recommended, but let's go with the red one. Red one, yellow hair. Go with the red boots. What is blue? What is this blue thing? Is this? Oh, it's like yellow and blue. Oh, interesting. Wow, that's a minor difference in points. That was kind of interesting. And then let's get rid of that. Sure. I'm just trying to make it look less weird. Works. That'll be enough. It's pretty just the shoes alone are enough to ugh. Okay. Your perfect silhouette is worthy of being sung of for all eternity. Okay. Let's see where to go next. Let's go into the city. Because there's that person in the city. Let's find them. Not you. Is that going to trigger? Okay. I was worried that was going to trigger another quest. Every stroke of the blade feels like a fight against eternal chains. I want to use my styling and my chisel to capture every fleeting spark of inspiration. All right. Elegant but cool. That's so dumb looking. I want to keep it. Elegant but cool. Here we go. This is both elegant and cool, apparently. Brilliant! This bold styling is the perfect definition of self. Yes, my style almost made you drop your chisel. All right. Here's the next styling. We got a styling person down here. I guess I'll go to this one, the observatory. All right. Let's head this way. And we're gonna go, nope. You know what? Turns out I probably don't need that one as much as I need the motorcycle. Because that is, I keep wanting to summon the motorcycle, and instead I keep summoning that. So I'm gonna save you. I'll go to preset 2. I'll put the ice one on here because I so rarely use the ice one. As much as I like it, I don't use it much. Okay, come around like this. Yes. Making sure I'm following the correct path. Let me grab this. Wait, what? Where'd it go? There you go. And yes, keep going this way. And stop. Jamming. Jamming indeed. Yeah, this is the new zone. This is the bone zone. Nikki's in the bone zone. It's called the Boneyard. Incredible, your styling is like a key to truth. I can't help but follow in your footsteps to uncover the mystery. All right, great. Who all is left? That's not the right button. I need to go to factions. Okay, got these 3 I need to do. Need to find this guy. I wanted to go, no, wrong. Go here. Oh, I just have Freeman left to fight. Okay. Where's Freeman? Oh, Freeman's actually pretty close. So I'm over here. Let's go take out Freeman first. Let's go stun him. It's always weird when you get a message from a bot on Discord, because Discord has such horrible it has one of the worst bot problems that I've seen in a while. I get so many messages from bots these days. Running into that flower. Get off the bike. Coming up here. Yeah, this is the boneyard though. Boneyard here. So it goes from, that's Spira, you go here, you go through this big cave, you go through this area, and then you get to the boneyard, which is it's full of dragon bones and also dragon people. Oh, he's the other way. He's back here. I passed him. So excited about driving my bike. I passed him. I had an e-bike in China. That was fun. Most e-bikes in yeah, Discord is a bot zone now. Yes, very much so. I got a message while playing this game from someone that is obviously a bot. They've never said anything in chat. They could have sent a message in chat and it would have been less suspicious. But also, I am very quick to ban the bots. I don't have a yellow one of these. Oh. So I'll just go with that. This sudden rush of freedom is so sharp, it's practically brewing a storm. By the dragon spirit, it's absolutely flawless. Yeah, this is actually a full outfit, so it works. So charming. Raw, wild intuition. This is actually the dress where if you dye it correctly, it can match her skin tones. This one. Also this one. I mean, they're the same dress. So. But that's something that people like to do, is they like to go here and then they'll... Where's the dyes? Go here and they'll dye this and they'll have it like, is it that one? No, is this one. And they'll have it like this because it matches her skin tones. So some of them, it doesn't look quite right. That one looks a bit off. But you see how they do it though. It kind of blends into her skin a little more. That's the jewels. Do this. Though I will say that probably I don't have quite the right color. It's probably like a lighter color. But I've seen so many people who do the outfit like that. So. Ah, noisy people. Everyone's favorite. Yeah, you probably figure out how to do this better because I don't actually care. Oh, they do. There was that puzzle I was going to do earlier. I need to go do that puzzle. Game, stop chugging. Where was the puzzle? It was up here, I think. This area. I need to go to this area anyway. It was a big puzzle. It's a big annoying puzzle. So let's do it. Big annoying puzzle. Let's go. I'm kind of getting used to them, to be honest, but... Oh, is that one that I didn't do? I thought I had done that one. This one looks less annoying. Let's see. Oops. Stuck in the animation now. This one? Yeah. Wow, that was easy. Big annoying puzzle. Huh. But obviously not that one. It's the one in the library. It's over here. Okay, that goes there. That one goes there. I need to swap these two. How would I want to do this? Oh. Huh. I wonder if they made these easier. Huh. What did I get from that? I didn't see anything pop up. What? I wonder if the first few that I did, I just got really unlucky with my movements and I had to do a lot of work. Or if they actually did patch them and make them easier. Oh. Star. I wouldn't blame them if they did patch them and make them easier. This is such a slow cloud. Oh, I see why it's slow. I need to move these. Yay. Okay. It's another star. Is that enough for me to get the last piece? What? Why? What? What? Why did I just get so many rewards all at once? Oh no. I think the game is bugged out. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Oh no. I didn't do this. Help. Oh no. Oh no. I'm gonna get so much trouble. Game. Stop. Stop giving me everything. What are you doing? Oh no. What are you doing? Surely that one singular thing can't be worth this many rewards. Okay. I finally got the makeup. Oh my god. There's so many things I got. It's more that I'm panicking because I'm like, wait a second, I'm not supposed to be getting all that stuff, because that has happened to people's accounts before. Stuff like that has happened. And then they've been like, oh yeah, you got all this stuff you shouldn't have gotten. Let's take it all away. And it's like, whoa. I don't know. It's just, it's a very stressful thing. Their game screws up and we get punished. Okay. Needle Point, I need to do Theodore, and then Dragon Chasers. I have these three, so I'll do Theodore. Track him down. It reminds me of in Guild Wars 2 when it first launched, there was a bug that would happen, or that could potentially happen, and there was a moment where a streamer they were like, oh, there's this thing you can do, cool, and they would do it, and then later they found out that it was considered an exploit and that they were going to get banned because of it. And they're like, I was just doing what the viewers told me to do.
Maybe try shaking it?
But yeah, it's just one of those things that's very stressful when you encounter a bug like that. Okay, let's collect all of these while I'm here, so that way I get my dailies done. Speaking of getting your dailies done, I've been doing pretty good about getting my dailies done in Guild Wars recently. On all 5 of my accounts. It only takes like an hour. And my main account is currently on EU. Can always swap back to NA, but there's no one. This is basically no one I know plays it anymore. I think it's just me and Taffy. Only takes like an hour. Sure, if you're loading. Yeah. My loading times don't suck in Guild Wars. If your loading times suck, it can take like 2 to 3 hours. I am very lucky that I have an SSD. I have a very good computer and an SSD. Yeah, the idea of doing more than 5 accounts used to blow my mind because of how slow my laptop was when I was in China. Is that all of them? Yes. Okay. Now, we're going to head back to the boneyard. And we're going to come up here. Got about an hour left, which is pretty good. I could probably get most, if not all, of the fashion wars done. Especially since I'm not reading them. Make sure I do have to watch these animations. It doesn't let me skip. Okay, impeccable. Impeccable. See where the next one for them takes me. Track. Ooh, all the way to the healing grounds. Oh, I will say, and I've heard this from a few people, they didn't know you could get Domi Baba before. There were quite a few people who were not aware you could get Domi Baba as a companion. Which also means they probably were not aware of the outfit. They didn't know you could get him as a companion.
Nikki, watch out!
Yeah. Oh, cutscene. Near the healing ground, Silas looking for Clara should be nearby. It's not Clara though, it's Celeria. Nikki, look. Would this really help with treating soul rift? I practiced medicine for years and I've never heard of such a thing. Clara, you haven't been tricked, have you? By the dragons, I'm serious. Take another look at this, the herb in this text. T has experimented with it and it might help treat Soul Rift. I just need to know where it can be found. You mean that lunatic healer, the one who carries bone tools and claims that she can stitch souls together to treat Soul Rift? She's not a lunatic. This rare herb really does help people who are suffering. It helped me too. Please, every method begins with trial and error. This herb really could help. If you know anything, please help me. This is very important. I'm sorry we couldn't help you before, and I'm afraid we can't help you much now. Thanks to the dragons, we have the healing ground and so many proven methods. If you ask me, you'd be better off sticking to traditional therapies. As for the dubious therapies, I suggest you recognize them for what they truly are. As long as there's a chance, there's hope. I'm not giving up. They don't seem to be getting along very well. Let's talk to Solera and see what's going on. Singing bowls. Solera, is that you? Such impeccable colors, such inspired tailoring. Yes, especially my ripped jeans. Let me guess, you're the stylist here to challenge me. That's right. I'm hoping we could exchange some styling ideas, but you seem to be a bit troubled. Is something wrong? Yes, sorry about that. Something's been weighing on my mind. I'm afraid I'm not really mood for a challenge. That's all right. There's no rush. If you'd like it, tell me what's bothering you. Worried about a friend. Lately, patient clinic suffering from Soul Rift have become terribly unstable. As a healer, pressure on her has been immense. I have to help her. Mention an herb recorded in an old text. On different perspectives, right? You're just rambling. Of course, glad you two are willing to help. All right, here we go. The patient presents with fairly pronounced symptoms. After administering Bone Flame Bloom, some improvements have been observed. However, upon closer examination, this herb differs from the more common Bone Flame Bloom found in different regions. And I vaguely recall it grows in a specific region, sprawling expanses, where vast clusters of flowers of different forms thrive. Huh. Is this the area that I was earlier? That I was like, there's nothing here. Oh, and I can turn my head off for a second so you can see the full image. Okay. No, this isn't an ordinary Bone Flame Bloom. The text describes a variety that only grows in a specific region. The description in the text reminds me of Dragon Rest flower field. Haven't searched there yet. Me and Momo can go help you find it. Okay. Dragon Rest flower field. Oh, is it here? I was thinking that they'd send me over here. Oh, maybe it's this one. It's this one. Okay. Yeah, I was thinking they would send me like to this area. 'Cause that's where I was earlier. And I was like, why does this exist? All right. Oh, hey, styling challenge. Let me go ahead and the healing can wait. Let me challenge Huoling. Huoling Ling. Ling Ling. So magnificent. Your styling brings that lost ancient civilization back to life right before my eyes. Yeah, especially the belly button piercing. The fading glory of the dragons is hard to recapture. Yeah, sure. Hey, it's the bell enemy. Doesn't seem to be this one. How's it going? Have you found it? You're here. I've been searching for a while. Seems pretty close. Definitely close. Different. Okay. Let's fight the boss. Alright. Joey Baba. Help me. Help me fight this damn bell. Why can't I heal? What's wrong with this game? Why won't it let me heal anymore? That's the whole reason I use this bow, is so I can heal. It actually doesn't make any sense to me why I can't heal. I might need to restart my game because it's so broken at this point. Here, I'm gonna leave this area because my bow is not letting me heal. I'm maxed out, but it's not letting me heal. Alright, I'm gonna try restarting. Maybe that'll fix it. Okay. Everything's been restarted. Let's see if it works better now. Yeah, the R is not grayed out anymore. Okay. Now I can fight the bell in relative comfort. Now that things are not so broken. For the VOD, I am gonna need to remember to cut the like 3 to 5 minutes of me restarting the game out. Ow. Yes, I can. Great. Perfect dodge. Almost broken his barrier thing. There we go. Protective barrier. It's got so many hit points though. Really makes Boldy look crazy easy. Not necessarily because Boldy is easy though. It's because this guy just has so many hit points. He takes forever. I'd even dare to say that Boldy is more interesting because he does have multiple stages to him. He has multiple types of attacks. This guy just has a lot of hit points. Oh, the Antiqua probe. Right. Antiqua probe. This way? Still this way, okay. I found it. A coccyx fossil. I guess that's how you pronounce it. Money. Okay, come over to this one and wait. New quest. It's not what I was trying to do. Wait, promise. Okay. Notebook at their feet. Notebook. I'm not gonna read all of this. Missing you, Izira. Okay, it's a promise. Okay. Got a book. I just want to do the damn quest that I'm here for. Where's it go? Is it over here? Yes, it's over here. Oh, this is eat. Zoom in more. Wait, what's the problem? Is the angle a little bit off? Damn it. What's going on? Six. I can only get like to 96. All right, that's in the background. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Momo? No, stop going into camera mode. Okay, this picture thing is so annoying. Why can't I just go over here and look at these bushes? also sounds in the background. I'm hearing sounds in the background. Have I mentioned how much I absolutely hate trying to figure this out? Because I hate trying to figure this out. Because I would think, I'm looking at it and I'm like, oh yeah, something like this seems accurate. Yeah, I hate these photo quests. Because I would imagine it would be kind of like this. So then the bush would be over there. Why do I have to do this? 96. Oh, 99. I'm like 1% off. Just give it to me, game. Why must I fight you? What the hell? Is this just not doable? Surely it's doable. Surely they didn't break the game again. What the hell did I even do? Ah, yes, must be at 100%, so that way I know. Look over here. Nikki's just soaking wet from all the rain. That's it. That's really it. Thank you both. Without your help, I'd probably be going around in circles. Uh-huh. Take a load off your shoulders and help. I will. Didn't expect to find the herb. Great. Oh, now you're gonna ramble about all of this stuff. It's your friend. Yes, no frills. Uh-huh. T is the sovereign of cool. That's right. She stitched my broken soul back together when I was on the brink of despair and gave me the courage to change, to transform. Uh-huh. Okay. I'm letting all the dialogue show, but I feel like this is just AI writing again, where they ramble. Oh, and I've got 2 dragon chasers nearby that I could go fight too. All right. Miracle of renewal. Yeah, Nikki can change clothes in the middle of a rainstorm. That makes sense. Sweetheart Party Feet. What a name. What a name. Oh my god. That is an incredible name for a Eureka. Sweetheart Party Feet. Stretch your bones. All right. Beyond imagination, I see another miracle in you. Perfect, absolutely perfect. You're styling this sweet, hopeful energy perfectly embodies the miracle of renewal. Great, I kicked your butt. I don't need a conversation. I needed to destroy you in Fashion Wars. Guessing there's another star over here. Oh, it's Kalau. I thought it was cacao for a second. The company. Coffee. Laws of power. Claws of power. Why are you not? You never wear your tattoos, Nikki. Where are your tattoos? Come on. Put your back tattoo on. I know it doesn't count for much, if anything. Ooh, I have iridescent for all of these. Yeah. Let's go iridescent, full iridescent. Thank you for the lurk. Flawless, so powerful. It's incredible. Your strength is enough to crush anything in its path, just like a dragon's claw. Unbelievable. Your style makes me blah, 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 blah. I see two things over here now. Yes, Momo, I noticed the Whimstar before you. Alright, what do I need to play? Oh, is that all? Oh, right. Okay. All right. I use arrow keys. I do a jumping puzzle, get him to the end. All right. Come over to here. Got that little line. Oh no, I fell. I think, did they have the line with Nikki's jumps at some point? I vaguely remember they did in the original tutorial, and then you could turn it off. Ah, I missed. Whatcha? Can I just... Oh, I can't cheat. Oh, maybe I can cheese this one, actually. I made it. Complete. Good thing there's no time limit on that. All right, we got that done. Where'd the Whimstar go? Yes, Momo, I know there's a Whimstar. Could have helped me a second ago. Ooh, stray hat. You've got you have stars for me again, do you? Uh-huh. Challenges? I thought I'd just give you money. I haven't seen anything Hattie has described. Maybe we'll see him again? Could be. After using the motor... Oh. So this one gives everyone the motorcycle whimsicality for a moment. Okay, this is an interesting one. I'm into this one. It's like a little racetrack to get all the blings, and then you get to the star at the end. That's a fun one. I think if they had more of those, that would definitely break up the monotony of it. The dog one was okay, but I think the motorcycle one could be way more repeatable in terms of being interesting. I don't even know why I'm collecting dues at this point. I've already unlocked all the due stuff. And if it is anything like 1.0, they're not going to give us new outfits for the dues. So I guess I'm just collecting it so next when 3.0 comes out, I don't have to have so many. I can just unlock everything immediately. I mean, it could also be future-proofing it in some way, like, oh, if you go to this region, you have more than enough to get everything here, and kind of like what Guild Wars does, where there's a few more skill points than there are needed to unlock the elite specs. Ah, this is another... Well, I mean, I don't have incense, do I? Yeah, I have no more incense that I can put down. Let me drive a motorcycle through this field of flowers. Definitely not going to mess anything up. Hello, old man. Marnak. I'm here to challenge you. A measurable miracle. All right. Hey, this is the perfect styling. It's more precise than anything I've ever recorded. All right, how many more of these factions do I need to do? Just have that one, and then for you, this is an absolute mystery, so I have to do all the other ones before I can do that one. Okay. All right. Did you hear anything? Dragon? Something? Dragon? Grandma says I'm a dragon. Dragon, dragon, dragon. Oh. How about I shoot you, Miss Dragon? I mean, if we're going blue, let's go all blue. Otherwise, yeah, red's the one that I'm missing here. I even have the iridescent already. And iridescent's what I'm missing here. And this one, I've got all of them. Dragon, dragon, dragon. I declare that you too are a child of the dragons. You're actually pretty good at this, but a dragon child won't lose here. I'll fight harder, like a dragon soaring through a storm. All right. Sure. All right, dragon lady. Frim. Looks like a ghost. I have a styling challenge with a ghost. All right, sure. All right. Patient's not doing well. What should I do? Granny Frim. I was in such a rush that I left and forgot to bring the tool to use to communicate with. Oh God. Another side quest, huh? Okay. Granny Frim knows more, but we can't communicate directly. I don't know the details. Okay. How kind of you. Truth is, twin soul condition. Two souls living in her body. Yes, besides her own soul, her body. Okay. I can hear Frim apparently. Can you stop rambling so much? Play the soul ocarina. Ocarina. I think it's supposed to be ocarina. Okay. Now do the Zelda thing. Do, 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 and then the harp comes in. And I wonder how many people even remember that kind of stuff from Ocarina of Time. Symptoms easing. Great. Great. Okay. Soul Rift is like darkness. Yes. We have experienced it. Great. No best intentions. Now let's duel. It's time to duel. That's a Yu-Gi-Oh reference. For a second I thought she had a knife in her hand, but that's just the wings on her hand. The bird mask. Alright, perfect, Nikki. This life force is so pure and powerful that even as a soul, I can feel it resonating deep within me. Great. Alright. Yeah. Center, lodestone stuff and things and... Here. Where do I go? I probably could have listened. Sovereign challenge of coolness. Come here. And then I go around. Okay, I see. Sovereign of cool is too cool for cities. She lives in the mountains. Okay, I'm here. And then I come... Oh, I have to go all the way down here. Oh, and there's a Whimstar also. Oh, cutscene. Oh, that was interesting. Didn't mean to summon my bike. Whoops. Whoops. T, are you all right? Who are you? This place is dangerous. Stay back. I'm Nikki, a stylist. Granny, Frim, and whatever. I'm fine. They sent you. Must know about Soul Rift. Out of control. Tried to weave threads of whim to stitch two souls inside me back together and calm my Soul Rift, but it failed again. You keep trying, but it will only become more dangerous here. Leave now. Tell them not to worry. I can... You're clearly in pain. Let me help you. I can challenge you to a fashion battle. I should turn my head back on because it's not going to be a cutscene. No, don't come any closer. I can handle it. Cybella, don't let the chaos consume you. Take a screenshot real quick. I just thought of one second. I need to get rid of the bow. One second, let me put the bow away so I can actually take a screenshot. Excuse me, lady. Listen, I know you're in pain or something, but right now is the perfect time to get a picture together. And just such an inappropriate time to take pictures. Okay, let's do like this. I need her to have better placement. Oh, that's right. I can move her by clicking on this in the while taking pictures. Yeah. Woo. It's perfect. Yeah, Nikki, you can be. It's like taking a picture at a funeral. There's something wrong with it, but you can do it. It's so stupid. This is gonna be a great thumbnail. And make sure I get I'm not even I'm gonna have like the logo between Nikki and her so that she's just in the background. She's not even the focus. Just someone slowly dying in the background. Yay! Death! Woohoo! Sometimes you can really do dumb things in this game. I'm ready. Okay, I want to see. Oh. Well, I need to re-equip my bow real quick. Because before I do the challenge with her, I do want to get a good one. I just realized that I was muted that whole time. I was talking and I was muted the whole time. Okay, so now that we apologies, this is dead silence. Now that we have done that as a I muted it on purpose and then I forgot that I muted it like 2 seconds later. Now that we've seen it with like a normal outfit, let's see what they... Oh, hey, this outfit. I like this outfit. Red birds. Let's go full red birds. I like that. All right, I'm gonna turn my head off, but I'm not gonna mute myself this time in case I start talking again. Oh wow, score is already so high. I do think that this is a very interesting animation. And this is a pretty cool styling battle concept. Isabella, we finally made it. Thank you, Nikki. I clicked the take a picture button right at the end. I don't know if that actually took a picture though. I saw it freeze for a second, so maybe that took a picture. Yeah, okay. This could actually be a much better thumbnail than the other ones that I took, to be fair. I'm trying to get it where... Stop splashing, water. Why are you so splashy? Don't be splashy, water. Okay. Ta-da! My head's back. Did it work? Are you feeling better now? Yeah, much better. Sabella's soul and mine have begun to calm down. Thank you. You two came as well. Nikki, you really did it. I can't thank you enough. You look so much better. Thank goodness. I have no idea you'd been carrying the weight of 2 souls this whole time. It's all right. Normally it wouldn't be a problem. But I've been so busy treating patients lately that I neglected to maintain the balance between our 2 souls. I nearly put all of Lone Stone Shore at risk. I thought that said Lodestone. That's on me. I'm sorry. No, T, you stitched your soul to another to fight Soul Rift and endured so much pain just to help others. We all know you were trying to help everyone. Yeah, besides, Nikki and I are here to help, no matter what. It worked in the end. You knew it was dangerous. You came to help. Thanks, Nikki. You're the reason I was able to successfully stitch my 2 souls together. While helping you, I noticed that even in agony, you never once thought of giving up. Nikki, today you didn't just save tea, but you rekindled hope across Lone Stone Shore. Right, the patients of Lone Stone Shore. I need to help them. There's no rush. We're here now. Let us face this with you. All right. Accept the sovereign of cool metal. Both Cybella and I believe you deserve it. My mind was foggy earlier, but I could feel the might of your power. It was like a warm blade cutting through the chaos. Also, you're welcome to visit my clinic anytime. Oh, that's gonna eat something like that. That seems like, yeah, that one. That seems like that could be a cool image as well. I might even just put that like in the house. But often, do you recommend we, how often do you recommend we come to visit? Wait, did we catch something? No treatment, just come as guests. You've done a lot for us. Okay. Glad we met you all. Sure, Momoko's evidence is so great. Done. Okay. Oh, hey, I can do this. I can get the soul-bound guard. I can also get some new socks. Traveler soul, bug soul. I just have to find the kitten soul. After practical challenge with Yara. Oh, I have to redo all of this. That's what it's talking about. I'll probably just do this off stream because it is time for me to wrap up the stream. Cast 20 votes. Let's just cast votes. All right. Let's find these always load really slowly. Let's find the stupidest ones. Give them our votes. Anyone have a dumb one? Here, switch batch. I like the really stupid ones the most. I like this one. It's not stupid, but I like it. That one seems like it's actually a good one. What is going on with this one? Banana friends. Banana friends. Okay. Your comment is what I like the most out of that one because it's so dumb and random. All right, switch batch. These two are so similar. It's not a bad photo, but I mean, look, that and then this one, it's like, oh, let me touch my face. And this one is, it's like she's crying. I don't know. I'm not really a fan of crying Nikki. Ooh, hey, this is a really old one. I like that. I like you got an old school one. Even if it's a current photo that you took or whatever. That's a nice fireworks one. Man, why don't people take stupid photos more often? This is just like mine. The one that I submitted because I was like, I don't give a shit. Yes. Yes. This is great. I like, this is a dumb photo. I like it. All right. I've at least found one photo that is a lazy dumb photo. I'll give you a vote. Like that seems like you're not trying at all. I like that. I like your lack of effort. Ooh. Yes. A very vanilla plain photo. I think that's 10. There. All right. New quest, heartfelt stitches. I don't want to do that right now. But I do see there's a waypoint over here I have not collected. Let me grab this before I disappear. Before I leave this place. I might actually have enough. Oh no! Oh, I triggered this. You're recovering well. Great. Uh-huh. I was not trying to do this. Glad you could both come. Hi, Nikki. Hi, Momo. Hi. Hi. Patience. Uh-huh. Okay. Listen, I didn't want to trigger this. It's great you have a fantastic clinic or something. Yep, meet you outside the clinic. Uh-huh. I don't want to talk to you. No, I want to look at the book. Give me the book. Okay, music. Give me the book. And then there's this book. All I read was "It hurts." Oh, another book. Man, they're really leaning into the lore for this update. All right, I got that one. Got the dues. I don't know. Maybe on Wednesday I'll do more Infinity Nikki because that is still up in the air. I don't know what I'm gonna do on Wednesday since the schedule has been shifted a little bit. There. Oh, this is a whole like extra area I haven't really gone to. But I did want to go back to Itzelland. Because I wanted to see, do I have enough of the camera points to get the poses that I have not collected yet. It would be nice if I did. I do need to do the picture side quest thing so that I don't have to deal with stuff like this. Hello, Nanoi. But all right, let's take a look. I have 22. Yes, I can get both of these now. And take a look at them just before we end. All right, let me step over here. So what have we got? We have 2 new poses. It's not in this one. All right, here they are. So this is one of the new poses. Lamp pole in my way. And this one. Neither of them are really all that impressive to me. I think this one's cute. And I like this one. But yeah, these two are not really doing much for me. This one is dumb. Yeah, that was pretty dumb. This is at least dumb in a way that makes sense. This is very much a Chinese pose. The way that her hand is moving and stuff, that reminds me of like Chinese dramas. Just like the elegance related to it. Point is thinking. Anyway, to anyone who's watching this, watching it live or watching the VOD, thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. And until next time, stay healthy and continue to stay awesome. I will see you in the next one, which will be tomorrow. Just as a reminder, I start early on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I usually go for like 6 to 6.5 hours Tuesday, Thursday. Tomorrow morning, it's going to be dungeons, and then in the afternoon, I'll do a collab with Ekin. Well, technically, we're playing games together. He's not a streamer, so it's not really a collab. And then Friday is me and Skelly playing Far Far West. And besides that, I mean, my whole schedule's on Discord, so just check it out on Discord. Anyway, until next time, stay healthy, continue to stay awesome. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.